Alright, what's up everyone? So this is going to be a different type of video than one that I usually upload on this channel. Today we're going to be talking about this nigga right here. Alright, this is Jay. So today I'm going to be giving my thoughts and opinions of what I think of Jay. So let's get started. First we're going to be talking about the positives, and then we're going to go straight into the negatives. So first off, what do I like about Jay? One thing I like about Jay is that he's actually like kind of funny. Like, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I know that's like kind of a no-brainer, but like I feel like he always breaks the tension at the right time. Like those ninja will be straight up being all emotional, and then Jay will just be like, just say some funny shit, and it will just just frick everything up. And that's actually what I like about him. He just kind of takes the cringe out of the moments, if you know what I mean. Because sometimes Ninjago could just be a little bit too much. That's one thing I like about Jay. Another thing I like about this nigga right here is that he's actually like his fighting style is actually cool. So he's like really fast since he's a master lightning. Makes sense. This is like type of nigga that would get like all the combos, so that's why I can respect that about him, if you know what I mean. So yeah, another thing I like about him is basically his fight style, and his personality in general is just really cool. Like honestly, like he's interesting. He has a good backstory. He's detailed. His seasons are really well done in my opinion, and also he's just a well done character in general. He has a lot of development behind him, and yeah, it's a good character. I don't know what else to say. And of course, it wouldn't be a Jay video if I didn't mention the shipping. Alright, so the Jay and Nia couple is pretty fire. This nigga actually has a decent relationship with Nia, so that's like besides other ninja, they just like kind of flirt with their crushes, but they don't actually get with them. Like this nigga actually made a move, so I can respect that.
My nigga.
This was probably one of the most famous things that when people think of Jay, this is probably one of the biggest things that comes up. So yeah, I like this 100%, bro. So it's really interesting to watch on TV, I gotta admit. So when I watch Ninjago, I look forward to this kind of stuff. So there we go. It might sound cringe, but it's just the truth. Alright, now we're gonna talk about what I don't like about Jay. So we're gonna do a bit of a reverse card, because I was talking about what I liked about him, now I want to talk about what I don't like about him, or at least what we can improve as his character. I think what Lego could do. So one thing I don't like is that he's a complete beta sometimes. I remember back in Rebooted, Nia literally told him, what did we talk about? And this nigga literally said, this nigga really be like, oh yeah, that's right, boundaries. Nigga, she breaks rules for the alpha and makes rules for the beta. So what does that tell you? And another thing is that when Cole was like stealing his girl, like he didn't do anything. All he did was like say some cheesy lines and then breathe on him. Like that was the best he could do. Like literally this nigga could be a whole simp sometimes and a whole freaking beta. So that's one thing. He doesn't stand up for himself as much. I feel like he should do more of that. So that's one thing I would like to see more in Jay. Another thing is that sometimes he can be really emotional and freak out. Like I know, sometimes it's funny, but sometimes it's just straight up annoying. And I would just like it to, be a little bit less. Maybe he could just be a little bit more mature. But again, that's his character, so I don't know if they will change that part. But I think they could definitely change the other parts I was talking about him being a beta. Now, the other thing I'm gonna say that firstly, Skybound was a really good season for Jay. I think it was really good in general. It was just a really good season, but there was some parts that was just really cringe. Like one of the parts was that like he was straight up being so simpy in the beginning. Like he was straight up being so desperate for Nia, and even she noticed it, and she pointed it out. She literally laughed in his face about it, and this nigga was still being desperate. Like that's not how it works in reality. You don't do that to get your girlfriend back. That's not how it works. But of course, since it's Ninjago, it worked. But it was just really cringe. And I'm like, bro, come on, you're better than this. Like he literally made her more important than him, and was just like being so simpy and disgusting. It was terrible. So yeah, I don't know. That was probably one of the parts I just really didn't like, is when he was being super simpy and he was just like, yeah. So you get the idea. But later on, he made up for it, and like when she actually confessed that she actually liked him still, and I'm like, all right, let's go. So then he actually got that made up for it, because then that means they got a relationship back together. So that's what I liked. That's what I really did like about it. But during the beginning, he was just being a complete soy boy, and I don't know. I just don't know what to say. He was just not doing well, but he made up for it. So I guess it's just character development within itself. But yeah. And the last problem I have with Jay is that sometimes he can be straight up stupid. Like sometimes it's funny, and sometimes it's straight up like bruh. Like sometimes like he'll be running a fight and he just does the stupidest move ever, and I'm like, and it just makes me want to punch my screen. But I deal with it. And then sometimes he just says dumb stuff. You get the idea. It's just dumb parts. But that's I'm not gonna criticize him too much. Overall, Jay's a pretty good character. So I'm gonna be honest, like his good qualities far outshine his bad qualities. Every character has their flaws, so he's still my favorite ninja. So there we go. That's what I think about Jay. He's still a great character overall. So yeah. Hey yo, what the? Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Otherwise, me and Jay are gonna beat you up in real life. So yeah, bye.